Hi guys, welcome back to episode 3 of the series. I hope you enjoyed episode 1 and 2, and we are now moving in. We have Crystal Palace in the Premier League in this episode, and we will also be playing Charlton in the Cup, Brentford in the League, and then Porto in the UCL. So 4 games in this episode. We are top of the league and we are currently unbeaten in all competitions. So let's see how it goes. We're going to have a look at the squad, because obviously we've got the Carabao Cup next, which we'll rotate the team for, but I'm just seeing if there's anyone that we could bring in for a start instead of the normal team. No, I'm going to keep it the same. It's pointless dropping points this early on in the season. We're trying to give a couple of youngsters a go. So yeah, we'll get into the game and I'll see you guys there.
My name is Derek Ray,
and here we go,
into
the game versus Crystal Palace. They're playing a 4-3-3 formation, pretty attacking, away at Anfield obviously, but yeah, we'll see what we can do. But we'll take it. We might have the counter-attack with Mane.
Chance for Liverpool
Mane
to use
versus
width
Joel
to good
Ward.
effect.
Spins him. Mane! Oh, over the bar.
On target, and a goal kick it'll be.
But Hendo's been a willing runner.
Well, there's been a goal at the Etihad Stadium, and Alex Scott can give us the lowdown on that.
It's a goal for Manchester City. They're the first on the score sheet here
with
23 minutes play.
Round his man. Oh no, I've got to score those. Gaeta with a brilliant design.
Well, nothing comes of it.
Now they're here on the counter again.
Sincere
Zaha
apologies
is
to Alex,
not
I must say,
winning
because we had to cut her off just when she was in full flow.
Great work
To
from
confirm,
Virgil van
Manchester
Dijk.
City did find the net in that
Oh
match,
no, but
and their
Trent
lead stands
delayed the ball.
And a chance here, Wilfred Zaha.
Chance for them.
Majestic
Oh my gosh,
piece of
Allison,
goalkeeping.
what a
Well,
save
he
that
loves the
is.
big moments, doesn't he? And he's proved it again there.
Annoyed with the one
Great
with
goalkeeping.
Gaeta, but that is just as good from Allison
Playing
there.
it in. Well, no problems defensively.
Robbo with the semi-clearance, but the best
James
clearance.
Tompkins. Are you?
But
Excellent
goal back
defending.
Get back to Allison. We might have Salah in, down the wing.
Beautifully weighted ball.
And we do.
Could be up for grabs. Well, good defending.
Salah
Fighting
in.
on the pressure, but they've got to make it count in those situations, that's for sure.
Brilliant from Virgil there, winning that back. Keep the
Well, I'm
pressure
hearing
on.
the situation has changed in the City game. Alex Scott is going to tell us more.
It's a goal
Back
for
into
Southampton.
Firmino.
He shot far post. The keeper parries it,
Hendo.
but the rebound has been put in nicely. They're back level.
See if
It's
Trent
1-1
can win
with
that.
33 minutes
Nice, he
played.
needed to win that.
What a game of football we have on our hands here today, Derek.
Alex
could have
with
Mane
the
in.
info as ever. Might go ahead.
Finish.
That's high-level goalkeeping.
Well, that's a
My
fantastic
finishing has
save.
not been
He's
great
such a good
so
keeper.
far today.
With the game
Could
level,
easily have
let's see what they can
2
do
or
with this
3.
corner. Shot attempted. Well,
Oh,
that's fine goalkeeping. Real
Hendo from
concentration.
the edge of the box.
Well, they've been
Putting some
frustrated
pressure
for quite
on.
a while now.
Mane.
Keeper did his
Wow,
job to begin
off the
with.
line.
Pressing high to win the
Matic
ball.
wins it.
Henderson.
Hendo. Into
Alexander
Trent.
Arnold.
Nothing really on in front of him. They just put one in.
And he knows he must
Ooh.
dump it away. And collect it.
We could have Mane in again.
Just 1 minute of stoppage time,
1
say
minute
the
of stoppage
officials.
time.
He's found a pocket of space.
Going to be half time very soon. Mane's going to
Decided
carry.
to come in from the flank.
Mane. Oh,
No more time left.
Shame.
First half is over here
a
at
decent
Anfield.
first half. Goalless, obviously, but we've created a lot of chances. It's only a matter of
Well,
time
he's a
until we
player
make
who
the
often gets
breakthrough.
8, 9 out of 10 for his performances, Roberto Firmino.
Firmino
But the
not had
marks
the
will
best
be
chances today. Hasn't had a touch in the box. I don't think it said there. City beating Saints. Arsenal 1 up at Burnley and Watford 1 up at Norwich. It's not too unexpected. Let's get into the second half.
Plenty to consider
Right,
based
here
on
we
what
go.
we've seen so
We
far
need
as
a
the
goal.
second half begins.
Preferably a nice early goal to put some pressure on Palace to come out of play, but they probably want exactly the same thing. They've done okay. We tried to get back across.
Might take the lead.
Oh no!
Oh, a moment of pure
That's exactly what they
class.
wanted.
Had to catch
think that was Eze.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts with the delivery into the box. Just begging someone to get on the end of it. And it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
Really need a goal now.
With his kind of talent. It now just comes down to whether PSG agree to the price.
Come on.
Went in strongly, decisively.
Fabinho.
Oh, good work to
deny
the opportunity.
Get up, Fabinho. Win this header. Well done.
Chance to cross.
Into Mo Salah.
Liverpool have given us away.
Not the best time to leave the ball. Fabinho's won the header again to keep the pressure on. Firmino.
Oh, tremendous block.
Hendo, get up. This time Salah's won it.
Applying vigorous pressure.
Oh, we have so much of the ball, we just cannot create. Into Salah's feet.
The pass could do damage.
What has happened there?
And nothing positive comes of it,
Fabinho fouls.
A foul.
We're going to make some changes. Need to change it up a bit. I think we're going to go to a 4-2-3-1. Or actually, we might just change it up so it's a bit lopsided. So we just put Firmino up to a striker. Move Hendo to a cam. Move Hendo out to Thiago's position. Put Fabinho back into cam. And then to Jota up front. I think we're going to go for that. Just not quite a 4-2-3-1, but not far off it.
Well, they've decided to make
Let's see how this goes. Back into Keita. Keita's first touch. Plays out to Mane. Pick it, Mane.
Still possibilities.
Please, Jota.
Excellent block.
How have we not scored this game?
That was. But the
brilliant from Fabinho.
Coming, surely.
Into Firmino. Into Jota. Got to score. Come on. Jota goal. We are level. I wonder how long is left in the game. Let's have a look. We've got 15 minutes. I'm going to keep it as it is.
Well, here's the replay. He's done well to
get his head up.
Pick out a
Firmino
the movement
slots
in the
it.
box is equal to
Brilliant.
it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
Assist, Firmino, Jota with the goal. That's what happens when you drop Firmino a bit deeper. You pick out quality pass like that. Fabinho has been really good at breaking down their ball, their counter-attacks and just keeping us on the attack. Firmino into Jota again. Could be two.
Oh, 10 minutes in this one. Good
brilliant
tackle
from Virgil. Into Mo.
Right, time to switch it over to the Etihad where there's been a goal, and that means we join Alex
See
Scott.
if we can get Mane in here.
And he's in.
Back into Firmino.
Oh, they've done it.
We've done it.
They forged ahead.
What a comeback.
It might be the goal that gets them victory.
In front of the cop. Bobby Firmino. Assists the first goal. Plays Mane through and gets the second. Such a great turnaround. I'm going to change up the team now just so we don't concede in the final few minutes. Keita, you're not having the armband, so we'll give it to Milner and then just trick the game into thinking that Keita came off, and then we can have a get that. We bring him back on over there. And oh, that was quite sensitive. We will bring Keita onto the left. God, they've done it again. And we will just drag Jota back into a centre forward role. And we will go with that for the final 7-ish minutes plus stoppage time.
Mind you, it's still a great team goal.
Great team goal, as the commentator said. Really needed. Bobby changed the game. 1 goal, 1 assist, and now he's going off. Anfield is rocking.
5-2 margin.
Don't concede now. Milner doing exactly what he came on for. Just to collect the ball. I see Salah.
Well, it's almost over, but not quite. The fans
you see
still
Jota?
with a bit of nail biting to do.
Do I sweat this? Why not? Jota has also changed the game. 1 goal and 1 assist since he's come on. Just sweated it just because I didn't want to go down the other end and miss that.
And the movement is so good that they
Jota,
end up with a 2v1 against the
unselfish.
goalkeeper, who was completely
Mane,
exposed.
very
Great
simple.
play, but
He
poor
gave
defending.
Firmino the pass earlier and he is rewarded with a goal himself.
So back underway.
3-1
3-1.
slightly flatters us, but I guess we didn't have a lot of chances in that first half. that Gaeta saved or that just went past the post.
Well, the
so
electronic board showing 3
I would
additional
take
minutes.
a 3-1 win any day. So as we saw, we won 3-1 in that game, and as we've come back to the main screen, we have an email from Laureus Karius. He is very unhappy. He wants to leave. Well, I don't want to be too toxic, but I would also like him to leave, and I will be putting him on the transfer list if he's not already. Maybe this will be a good time actually to have a look at the squad in general. Have a quick look now. Alisson, very happy with him. Yaros out on loan. I think it's Yaros. It might be. I think it's Yaros. I'm not sure actually. Someone tell me if it isn't or if it is. Adrian. Now Adrian, I imagine will leave at the end of this season because he's not getting any younger, and Kelleher seems to have overtaken him in the second as second choice goalkeeper. So I assume Adrian will leave this summer. So I'll add him to the transfer list and see if we can get someone else instead as a third choice keeper. And as I said, Karius has submitted a transfer request, so he will also be going, as I'm sure he will be in real life. Portugal definitely looks like one for the future. It's a shame they don't have a photo or a face for him, but you know, maybe next year. Very happy with left back Robbo and Simicas as our two options there, with again a no-face man, James Norris, not the best. But then, yeah, centre back we seem to be very stacked with a lot of players out on loan, 3, and obviously there was rumours that Nat Phillips was going to leave. He's a bit unhappy, but I'm sure once he gets his game in the Carabao Cup, he will be a bit happier. Billy Comettia, one for the future, and then these boys I haven't actually heard of either of them, so I don't know if they're actually any good or not. Canate, Gomez, definitely a pairing in the future once Matip and Van Dijk move on. Neco Williams, he's one that you'd imagine would be leaving at some point. He's been linked with a few moves away, but in the last 2 games, I mean, he came on, he got an assist versus Watford in the Premier League, and he did come on for like 2 minutes at the end of the Atletico game. So I don't know what Klopp thinks about him for the future, but I know that he has been linked away with other Premier League sides, either on loan or on a permanent deal for about 10 million. Trent, obviously, the clear option at right back when fit. Dixon Bonner seems to be a decent player. It's a shame that they don't have, I think his name's Dalton or something. I don't actually know his name, but it's a shame they don't have him. He played really well in the Carabao Cup game versus Norwich. He came on. I don't know how old he is though, so maybe he's not old enough to be in FIFA. The same with the right back from Northern Ireland, Conor Bradley. It's a shame he's not in FIFA because he could be a very good backup for Trent in the future. I think the guy's name was Morton actually, not Dalton. But yeah, he came on as a holding midfielder in the Norwich game, played very well. And the other one, obviously, that FIFA doesn't have is Cade Gordon. It's a bit of a shame. I think he's too old, too young. Sorry, not old enough to be on FIFA. But yeah, he's another really good player. Midfield-wise, we seem stacked on paper, but if you look at actually in real life, like Keita's very injury-prone, Jones is quite young, Milner's injury-prone, and well, not necessarily injury-prone, but just old, probably will leave at the end of the season. Ox, very injury-prone, Thiago, injury-prone, Leighton Clarkson, one for the future, the same with Jake Kane. Ben Woodburn, I'm not sure, I think his time at Liverpool may be up, it's had a lot of low moves now. Elliott obviously had the unfortunate ankle injury, but he's definitely one for the future. Ojo, I assume, will be leaving again, sort of 24 now, sort of just getting into that stage where if he's going to leave, it will be now. Jota, obviously, Mane, Salah, Firmino, they're you know, as solid as you like. Need to give Salah a new contract at some point, as they're looking to do in real life, but when we get a bit more news about that, I'll offer him that on FIFA. And then obviously Minamino, Origi, both linked with plenty of moves. Obviously Minamino went on loan last year, Origi was linked with a bunch of Premier League clubs but ended up staying. So yeah, at the moment I'm pretty happy with the squad. We will see. Obviously, the goalkeeper situation is what's been forced upon me now, with Karius wanting to leave and obviously Adrian probably set to leave as well. So with Keller as the backup, I'll give him a new contract in due course, and probably look at some options as a third choice keeper. But now we've got to get into the Charlton game. So, Karius sent me another email. Wow, he is persistent. I don't want to offer him a new contract, so just try and appease him until someone buys him or he leaves for free. I mean, probably more likely he'll leave for free. But here we go. We've got the Carabao Cup game at home to Charlton. I will let you know when I've made the squad. So here's the team that I went with. I've got Kelleher in goal, Tsimikas, Konate, Phillips and Williams, with Milner, Jones and Chamberlain in midfield, Minamino, Origi and Elliott up top. I will say that obviously I see Elliott as an attacking midfielder or central midfielder, but for the purposes of this and not really wanting to play Jota versus Charlton, I'm going to play him on the right and I'm going to bring in Chamberlain in midfield to play there. I just feel it works better with the squad, but in due course, maybe once we've signed a couple more of backup attacking players, Elliott will play in midfield, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's the team. Let's get into the game.
Any football fan should the
So
chance
here we go, first game
way.
in the Carabao Cup, a chance for some of the players in the squad that don't play as many games to develop.
I'm looking forward to bringing you action from the Carabao Cup. It is Liverpool,
realistically,
and they take
we
on
should be
Charlton
expecting
Athletic
to win this game,
the hosts certainly go into this game as strong favourites. They have better technical
slightly
players
rotated
and can
side
be brilliant when everything
should
clicks.
beat Charlton at home, but that was quite unexpected. That guy is rapid, and he just
well, here it is
left
again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish.
Wow, that's a great finish. So, not the best start. Oh, Lecco, yeah.
Well, the action continues. Is there to be a response from Liverpool now?
Used to play for
there
West
needs to be.
Maybe that's wrong. Maybe that's a different person.
Cass. Here's Milner. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Getting in there to intercept. Pape Soirée. Alex Gilby. Elliot Lee. Sean Clare. Beautifully weighted ball.
Thankfully, he's offside again.
Marginally offside is still against the law.
Yeah, and he just needed to hold his run for a fraction longer, and he would have been in on goal.
Origi.
Origi just going to carry it.
Threatening. And still an opportunity. Oh, he squandered the chance,
offside anyway.
and he knows it.
Really should have scored with the ops there, unfortunately.
But nonetheless, that was a poor attempt.
Well up, Nat Phillips. That's what he's there for. So I didn't really want to play Joe Gomez against Charlton.
Oh, lovely incisive
this guy is everywhere.
Could do damage.
Tsimikas needs to be careful. He's got him on toast. Oh, didn't mean to chip that.
Oxlade-Chamberlain.
Nonetheless. See if we get Minamino in here. Down the left. First time into what?
Towards the far post.
Oh wow, what's going on?
Oh, he's
no!
missed it.
I've missed with Minamino. That is an awful miss.
Sean Clare.
20 minutes in.
Alex Gilby.
Probably should have scored with Minamino. Well, definitely should have scored with Minamino. Probably should have scored with Oxlade-Chamberlain. And Lecco is running absolute rings around Tsimikas.
Credit is due for that good piece of defending. Milner.
See if we can get Harvey Elliott the ball. Not quite. Jones to Minamino. Across the front. Brilliant. That's more like it. Minamino across the front of the box. And Origi with a tap in from the 6-yard box. Brilliant goal.
Well, let's see
much more like it.
The delivery is absolutely perfect.
This might be ideal for the counter.
See if Origi's going to make that run. They're distracted.
Might be a chance here.
Oh no! Wide of the post.
But no reward for
I
them.
don't know why he didn't go with the inside of his right
It just
foot,
shows
open
how
up.
devastating they can be on the break, though.
That is close, but he really should be doing better there. Premier League quality striker. Oh, their goalkeeper used to play for Portsmouth. I think I had him in a Portsmouth career mode in a previous season.
Here's Milner.
Back into Jones with a reverse pass.
Origi.
Into Elliott. Don't know what his right foot's like. I think it actually might be 4-star weak.
Well, just listen to these fans. They're urging their team to score here
Get up,
and
Origi.
take the lead.
Ah, shame.
And clearing us away. Oxlade
Elliott
Chamberlain.
into Ox, into Canate. Oh, Canate!
He's put it away.
First goal for the club.
Moment.
What a goal! I did not
Well, here's
expect
the
that when I
replay,
first
and it's a
clicked it. I
brilliant
thought,
turn to
just
buy
why
himself
not
that
hit
bit of
it?
space. And then, of course, the finish. That's a great bit of play
Edge
in
of
the
the
box.
box. Wow. Great finish. Unbelievable. Did not expect that from Canate at all. But I will take that.
Underway.
Now. See if we can get the Divock in.
A really
Great touch.
single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened.
Slightly tries to force that into Elliott. Didn't go quite as
An
planned.
example of how
Milner's
to
won the
press.
ball.
Good pressure high
Straight
up the
into
pitch.
Divock.
In it
And that's more like it,
goes.
Divock.
Delighted to be two in front.
Not the best
Things
finish in the
look
first
good for them
half,
now.
but the second half, very, very good finish. Probably puts the game beyond doubt.
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal.
That's
and
key
then
there
through
from
on goal,
Milner.
he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no
Brilliant.
stopping that. What a great
That
finish.
tackle from Milner, just like R1 and circle, just the lunge. Brilliant.
So they
Got Lecco running in. Oh no. See if we
Lecco.
can get Canate across there. Oh, overrun the ball.
Alex Gilby.
Oh, I'm actually going to scout this Lecco guy after this game. I want
Really
to see
good
what
high
rating he is.
press.
How is he
How
doing
about the
this for my
cross?
players? Or me?
He read the situation
Need control of my
defensively
player.
and did his job. Could be a chance to break here.
Oh, the Ox. A
A
lot
real
of
opening
space.
now. And a
That's a
goal.
great finish from the
Wonderful
Ox.
stuff as they accelerate away
Not
from
going to
the
miss that.
opposition.
So, Sporting have come in for an offer for Loris Karius, and even though I probably could have get a bit more money out of them, I'm not going to ask for it because I just want them to have the money for the contract, so everything goes smoothly and he doesn't reject that. And yeah, that would be good if he goes. And here we go. Adrian transfer offer now. Wolves would like him. I don't know if he'd get a game at Wolves, but I'm sure he would. I'm sure he would like to go there. Probably be their second choice. I think he's better than John Ruddy. Also, he looks pretty similar, I think, to Sarr, who is their current goalkeeper. There were things. There was a couple of photographs of them at the start of the season when they signed him, and they were saying, "Oh, they've signed Adrian." But yeah, looks very similar. I think we'll go in with this team. Just check that I haven't changed the bench around in that last game. Jones, Milner. I think we probably could keep that the same. Maybe I'll bring on Origi actually for Milner, because Origi played pretty well that last game, and if we need a striker, I'm pretty happy with bringing him in. Probable lineup for them is a 5 at the back, so let's see how it goes.
It is an absolutely splendid day for
So
football,
here we
and
go.
we're looking forward
Brentford
to the
away.
game.
We
I'm
drew
Derek
3-3
Ray,
in
and
real
ready
life.
with his tactics
It was,
board alongside me
an
is
incredible
Stuart Robson,
game
my commentary partner.
of football.
And it's all about action from the Premier League in this
Defences
case.
were definitely
It's
not on
Brentford
top, but
taking on Liverpool.
I'm sure it could be
thanks,
quite
Derek,
similar
as
to that
always. The
on
scene is
FIFA.
set, two
So
good teams, a great playing
don't
surface,
tell me FIFA
and a
isn't
vibrant
realistic.
atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Burmo.
I wonder if Brentford
How
will
can
be
they make
the
something happen?
leads of this season.
Godus.
There's something about them, just
Quite the tackle from Thiago.
a distinct style of play, block chances. See if we can get
Intelligent threaded
Mane
pass
in.
here.
got him in. Not the best angle. We'll go to Firmino. Thiago even. Great goal. So simple sometimes. Just like putting someone down the wing and just shipping it, clipping it back across.
Well, let's look at this again. He's done superbly well to pick out a teammate here, and he
Really
makes no
good.
mistake with the finish.
Thiago again.
These
These players running past the striker. Firmino dropping in to make that pass into Mane. And Thiago or Hendo running past to fill in the gap that Firmino leaves. Very good.
Jensen, the opposition that time.
Salah's just going to take the space on offer.
And Mohamed Salah.
And there's a lot of space on offer.
And Salah.
Salah.
And missing the chance to give them a bit of
He
breathing
did all the
space.
hard part.
Well, that should have made
That's
it
a
more comfortable,
brilliant
shouldn't
run.
it? But it's a wasted opportunity.
That is a shame. Salah normally scores those on his left foot as well. I don't know. I think Ivan Toney is deceptively big because apparently he's only 5'10". But there's no way he is 5'10".
This could square the game.
Oh my god! What a miss!
Heroism. Good piece of defending. And just 1 minute of
1
time
minute
added
of
on
added
for
time.
stoppages.
See if we can get Mo in. Mo versus Ethan Pinnock. Move it into Bobby.
Firmino.
Oh, get up, Fab. We might have a chance. Oh,
And the manager
that's
has
harsh
now
to blow the
delivered
whistle
their
there,
half-time
but
team talks.
I mean,
We're at the end of.
probably by the end of the season even itself out. Expected goals 1.9, so more or less. Could have had a second, but Salah missed that one to the right, didn't he? Was on.
And the counter looks on here. Options available.
Thiago is not winning that race through the middle. Got Mane.
It might be.
Oh,
For Liverpool.
Fabinho of all people.
For the opposition now.
I think that's his second goal.
Well,
of
as
the
you can
season.
see, he makes it look
Created
easy at the
by
end, but I
Mane.
think that's a good finish.
Great
He'll be
pullback.
pleased with that.
Fabinho, pick your spot. 2-0 up.
Real penetration. They certainly need to up the tempo if they're going to get back into this one.
Oh,
The
gifted
high
it to
press
us.
was very much on.
Go on, Firmino. Don't know why, but he's
Can
not
they
won that
convert?
race. But
In it
yes,
goes. The lead just
Hendo
gets bigger.
again.
Surely they can't let
he
this
just
slip
loves
down.
running. He's always there.
Well, here's
Brilliant.
the replay. He's done really well to
Bobby
get his head up and pick
wins the
somebody
ball
out with that cutback. And from there, he never looked like
Great
missing.
finish,
That's
Hendo.
a lovely goal.
Right, I'm going to make a change. I think it's time for a bit of Jota, and I'm actually going to move Salah into the middle just to see what he's like in there, in that position. Just because he hasn't had much of the ball out there on the right, so we'll see how it goes.
They've decided that now is the time to go to the booth.
Brentford do not seem like the team that they are in real life on
Spot
FIFA,
on
I
with that
must say.
circle.
But
Oh, that's a pass of high quality.
that's not unexpected with teams getting promoted.
Oh, surely.
Got a chance here.
A goal!
Naby lad.
An exceptional performance.
Really good goal.
This. Forward to the good now.
Very simple. Jota running in behind.
Well, let's have
Of
another look
Salah.
at this, because he does really
All
well
the
to
way
pick the
across the
right pass
face,
here, and it makes the
Naby
striker's
Keita.
job so easy.
Very,
All he
very
has to
simple.
do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
I don't know what to do really. But I mean, I know we are only playing against Brentford, but these teams are.
And
Oh
in
wow!
with a real
I was
chance.
about to say they're not very good, but they just scored.
Oh, and that is
Brilliant.
an audacious chip.
From
Well,
Buemo,
he
I
might
think that was.
smile. The goalkeeper referee's
Good
whistle.
win.
This match is
4-1
in the
win
history books,
away
and
at
it goes
Brentford.
down as a Liverpool victory.
Yeah,
Well, they
another
were-
really good win, and yeah, I can't remember who's next. Is it Porto in the Champions League? I think they're next. So let's see how that goes. So unfortunately, exactly what I thought was going to happen with Karius. Talks have broken down, but Adrian has gone, so that is at least good news. Yeah, we'll see if anyone wants Karius. I mean, we've still got a couple of months to sell him before the January transfer window, on like a pre-contract deal. If not, he'll be going for free in the summer, which, I mean, it doesn't really matter. We're not going to spend millions and millions of pounds on this career mode, so yeah, he'll be fine if he goes for free. Just checking the kits. as we go into this Champions League game versus Porto. Big game. If we win this one and then we win against AC Milan, then obviously we will have taken 9 points from 3 as we have done in real life. So yeah, then it will be pretty simple to qualify from there if you get 9 from your first 3.
In world football.
Here we go, Anfield, on a European night.
I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you match commentary, and alongside me is Stuart Robson. And we're certainly in the mood for Champions League group stage action. It is Liverpool facing Porto.
Well, Derek, these were very good in their opening games. Both look to be in
no
top
changes
form.
once
this
again.
Should be a great game today.
Team is pretty settled at the moment.
So the starting lineup for Liverpool.
So besides from probably Jota and Keita, they're probably the two that are pushing a starting role
Mohamed Salah plays with Sadio
out of
Mane
everyone.
out wide, and leading the attack today is Roberto Taremi.
Taremi, he's the guy that scored the wonderful bicycle kick against Chelsea in the Champions League. Or Thiago. Oops. That was meant to be a slide tackle and not a pass, but obviously the ball locked onto him slightly earlier.
Roberto Firmino.
Great ball.
Something. He's in position.
Brilliant.
And a goal, courtesy of Mohamed Salah.
Salah.
His side in front.
Wonderful goal. Mane, brilliant provider. He probably could have got himself, but I've been in that situation a couple of times with Mane finessing to the far corner.
He was never in the right position.
And having it well, but yeah, when you see Salah across the face, you've got to pick him out there.
And back underway, Wilson Manafa. And moving the ball nicely. Well, trying to take the time,
Fabinho, but he's giving it straight back. Oh no.
Must be.
Oh no. It's a great finish, but
and they weren't behind for long.
Who is that? Is that Matthews? Is it Matthews Uribe? Is that his name?
Well, as you can see,
whoever it
he
is,
hits this with so much power.
really poor touch
just
from
look at the
Fabinho.
So athletic. That's
yeah,
a dynamic strike.
Matthews Uribe.
Back underway, level pass.
Challenge from Trent. See if we can get Salah down the wing. It's just such a good pass from Trent. See Mane at the back post.
It comes to nothing
Not
in the end.
quite enough on it, but Fabinho into Thiago. Finesse shot. Oh, what a save! That Marcusson, I think. What a save!
Can someone get on the end of this? Well, they had a decent reading of that ball in.
Decent half. Probably should be winning, but they've had their fair share of chances also. So we'll see how it goes. Milan Atletico 0-0 currently, so not really too much bother about that game right now. Let's see how this one goes. Go with him, Andy.
Looking for that final pass, looking for the goal that would put them
ahead.
No,
Van Dijk's been turned. Oh, what a finish! Taremi.
Well, here it is again. He goes past
such a good goal.
so easily with just a drop of the shoulder.
Just drops the shoulder on Van Dijk and top corner before Matip and Alisson can get across.
And Liverpool get
to do. All the way over to Salah.
Great chance to make it a brace.
Their goalkeeper is having the game of his life in Robbo.
TV and Premier League action coming up. It's Liverpool facing Manchester City.
I like the look of that game. The atmosphere is always good inside
that game
stadium,
is going to be in the next episode. Liverpool versus City. Oh no, Firmino. Terrible pass. Brilliant from Joel Matip though. Yeah, we'll have City in the next episode. I think there also might be another tricky game.
Into the advanced position.
Hendo's through!
Oh,
no!
Well, it's a top-class save from a top-class goalkeeper. That's absolutely brilliant.
And with play stop, they will make the change now. Just the clearance that was needed.
Good from Andy Robertson. See who's on. Hendo.
This could square the game.
Oh, that should have been in the simple pass through to Fabinho. And it was anything but. Oh no, a short here as well.
And treading it forward.
Great challenge from Andy Robertson. And we've got players going forward. See if we can get Mane through here.
Take it away.
Don't know why he's chipped that.
Not messing around with that clearance.
Get up, Fabinho.
Firmino.
Firmino sent Thiago a little bit wide, but he'll come back into Robbo.
And here's Robertson.
Robbo just take the space into Mane.
Oh, maybe the equaliser.
Mane. Yes! Finally!
Who are now on level
2-2.
terms.
We needed that.
The ball with Otavio.
Oh no.
In search of space.
Get up.
Cross.
No, they've scored!
It is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve.
So we get Mane
Can they
through.
make one of these passes count? Henderson.
Into Salah.
Here's Salah. Firmino.
Fabinho.
Able to close down
Oh,
the shot. Having won the ball back, they might be able to
what is
profit.
going on here? Jota runs down the line.
Jota.
Cut back to Hendo, who's playing holding midfield.
Mohamed
Salah!
Salah now.
Oh, what a
Good
save!
reflexes from the keeper.
Mark
and
is
the
in,
danger
is
averted.
everywhere.
Well, just listen to the fans. They know this is a big chance here.
Get up,
And
Salah.
there's the delivery.
Salah! With a header! Robbo could stay on corners now. That's a carbon copy of the goal against Burnley. What a finish. I'm going to keep it on this attacking formation for maybe just a couple more minutes, and then maybe I'll take off Firmino for
just asking for someone to go and beat it. And then what a great finish as well. Good.
Uribe.
Virgil's got to
The
go
ball
out
with
there and win it,
Otavio.
and he hasn't.
Oh, potential danger.
Brilliant
But
from
it
Joel
happened
Matip.
for them in attack.
No,
And
he's
the
giving it away though.
situation could be dangerous.
Robbo with an excellent
Can he
touch
put
in
them
there.
front?
No! Save from
No is the
Alisson.
answer to the question, and that
Wow,
could be
they've got a
so
corner.
important at this stage.
I can't do
will they
that.
get another chance?
I'm gonna have to take off Firmino for a slightly more defensive player because it's not worth conceding. I'll put you as a. I want to put you as a right centre mid, and I'm going to bring on Keita. Let's just not concede from this corner. We might get one more chance from the counter
won the
attack.
game for them.
Great save from Alisson. That. Don't know where Trent was. Probably
Trying to
dragged him
pick
out
out a
accidentally in
teammate.
panic. Oh no!
Pressure was high, and they could be in here. Has someone to play
Can't
it to.
concede here. I've got so many players back.
Oliveira.
Well
Defended
done.
well.
2 minutes at a time. Into Jota.
Salah.
Go again, Jota.
On the offensive, is there to be late excitement? Mane.
Mane!
An alert piece
Oh.
of defending.
I'll be screaming for a pen there.
And the final whistle. At
3-3
the end of
draw.
the game,
It's
the
not
two
the end of the
sides
world.
cannot
It's
be
the first game we
separated.
haven't
But what
won.
will the home fans be feeling about?
Be
Well, trying
interested
take
to see
their
the
time,
stats, but yeah, that they definitely put me under some pressure there, and we only came away with a draw. Slightly better on the expected goals than them, but I mean you've got to take your chances. Their goalkeeper had a blinder, and sometimes that happens. So what can you do? I imagine we're still. So after that month and that episode, we are top of the league with 18 points, with a 4-point gap on Leicester City, and more importantly a 7-point gap on Manchester City and Chelsea. So a very good month for the Premier League. And then if we go to the Champions League, we are still obviously joint top with Porto, having both won one game and drawn one. And interestingly, AC Milan beat Atletico Madrid. So Atletico Madrid have lost 2 games already in the Champions League. So that is good news for our group. In terms of the calendar for next month, we will play 4 matches. We will play City at home in the league, Watford away, and Manchester United away. And then we obviously have the Champions League game in the middle against AC Milan. So 3 particularly tricky games and Manchester United. So, no, I'm joking. Manchester United will obviously be a tricky game, and I'll probably lose because I've made that joke now. But yeah, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please give me a like, leave a comment if you've got anything to say, and please subscribe if you want notifications on for when I next upload. Thanks guys, have a good day.